This is Carl with the three things I'm watching for Friday, September the 5th. Starting out, we got the number out of the Energy Information Agency yesterday on first half 2025 U.S. biodiesel and renewable diesel fuel imports, and they've dropped considerably from last year. Biodiesel imports averaging about 2,000 barrels a day. First 6 months of 2024 was 35,000 barrels a day. Renewable diesel, we're importing about 5,000 barrels a day. Last year, the first 6 months, it was 33,000 barrels per day. The lack of that tax credit, 45Z, the Clean Air Act, everything that was passed and signed into law on January 1, removed that $1 per gallon tax credit on imported biofuels. So guess what? Demand dropped considerably. The reason I'm bringing this up is not only is this good for U.S. biodiesel demand and that we're not subsidizing imports anymore, but it adds to what I've been saying yesterday and pretty much all week. Our soybean demand does not appear to be going anywhere, and this interior demand, we're crushing record volumes of soybeans, and our product supplies are depleting to be panicking because we don't have soybean exports to China right now, a little bit overstated. Our domestic demand is picking up, and I know this is a new concept for a lot of people. We're not selling raw grain anymore, we're selling product. And that's even better. We're exporting ethanol, we're exporting fuels. That is where we want to see our demand go. I would rather see that than exports. Not only is it getting rid of the product, it's creating jobs. So let's look at the big picture, folks. Second thing I want to bring up, crop yields. Corn. Starting to hear corn come out of some parts in Iowa, and it's not that pretty in some areas. We're hearing some yields. 50 bushels per acre less than expected on untreated fields that got hit with southern rust and tar spot. Treated fields down 20 bushel per acre. We've heard about this, but it is growing. The number of cases, a lot of yield reports, guys getting into them saying it's as good as last year, but not much better. All in all, trade's starting to greatly rethink the yield estimates we've had. And we've talked about this quite a while. But the thing I want to bring up, we've talked about yield. We haven't talked about test weight too much. That is going to be the sleeper. Hearing some low 50s, even some upper 40 pounds on corn this year. This crop ain't in the bin yet, folks. Third and final thing I want to talk about today, draft restrictions on the Mississippi. Not just southbound, but northbound barges. Southbound, 11 and a half feet on the draft, 11 feet on the north. This could be a bit of an issue as we head into the fall fertilizer season. See who has product and see who needs to get some up north. Not to mention our downward movement on grains right at harvest. Forecasters expect the Mississippi River water levels to continue to decline. Now, we are not as bad as we have been in recent years, so we're not panicking yet, but it doesn't look like that water level is going to rise anytime soon. Pacific Northwest will have to absorb most of the export demand we're going to see in the meantime. Those are the three things I'm watching today.